Hey guys, thanks for whacking on that thumbnail. Guys, this is with the K Review. I'm Victor, and this weekend I saw Child 44 starring Naomi Rapace, Tom Hardy, Joel Kinnaman, and I believe Gary Oldman for like 30 seconds in the movie. And I know you're wondering right now is you're wondering who would win in a fight between Bane and RoboCop. And the answer is simple, Chuck Norris. Because even if Chuck Norris is not in a fight, he still wins. Think about that.
With a K review. It's VIC?
No, it's with a K.
Oh.
So earlier this week I had seen ads for Child 44 and I had heard absolutely nothing about this movie. I heard nothing. All I knew is that it had Tom Hardy in it, had Gary Oldman in it, and I was like, okay, just those two guys alone in this movie makes me want to go see it because I really love both of those actors. Tom Hardy is just an amazing actor. He can do Bane. He can also do roles like The Drop where he plays one guy, even though you dress him in a sweater, he still looks like jacked out Bane. And even Gary Oldman is a really great actor. Everything he's been in is like awesome. Even if he's in it for a little bit, he's awesome. But this is different. Let me explain. In Child 44, you have Tom Hardy playing Leo, and Leo is part of the Russian secret army or like secret police, and it's never actually explained in the movie what his role is in the police. I assume it's to find spies or he's part of like a secret government group, but it's really never explained in the movie. He does a really good job of playing this role. Like he's not like a superhero in this role like he was in like a lot of other films that he's been in, but he doesn't go around, he doesn't really beat people up. In fact, he gets his ass kicked by Jason Clarke right in the beginning of the movie. And also, I would like to know why Jason Clarke is like in all these great movies and yet he has nothing. Like they give this guy all these cool little parts and they do nothing with him except for he's going to be like John Connor in the next Terminator Genesis movie, but I'm pretty sure he's going to die in 5 seconds in that one. But in this one, he doesn't have really any function other than, Leo's chasing after him for some sort of reason because he has information on like a spy network. And that's where things kind of like kick off in this movie in the beginning of it. You get a little bit of backstory of Leo, but then everything just really starts to go rapidly. I mean, I understand when a movie like wants to go quickly paced, but like this one is just like, it goes boom, boom, boom. But what it really is, it's the pacing of this movie that everything in this movie does like lasts for like, I don't know, 4 to 5 minutes on each scene. There's not a lot of like sit down and characters talk with each other. Like Tom Hardy's character Leo, you really start to feel for him throughout this entire movie. Tom Hardy does just an incredible job of really making his character humble and trying to find out like if his wife's a spy and he's trying to find out about these child murders. And that's what this whole movie is supposed to be about, actually. It's supposed to be about finding out who is killing 44 children. And nothing gets solved at all. And believe me, that's not a spoiler. I am not spoiling this movie at all. And if you think it's a spoiler, just give this a thumbs up, favorite this video, and share it with your friends. Reverse psychology, people, come on. But even Joel Kinnaman in this movie who plays Vasily, he is supposed to be going against Tom Hardy and he's trying to, get his wife and doing all these subvert things. And I think that this movie is trying to show like about propaganda back in the 1950s and how, during the Stalin era, how everything is controlled. But there's so many things that I think are trying to be said in this movie, and Tom Hardy does such a great job. None of it comes across. By the end of this movie, I was completely bored. But you have all these characters in the movie, and you're just trying to figure out what is the purpose of this movie. Are you supposed to find out who's killing all the children and stuff like that? And at the end, it does explain, like in one sentence, like somebody just kind of says it in one scene about why this person is doing it. And you're like, wow, if that's the way that is happening, Hitler is more farked up in the brain than you would ever imagine, ever. So what I'm really going to have to give this movie is like a 1.5K review, and really that 1.5K review is a really strong one because Tom Hardy does such a really great job in this movie of putting a lot of emotion into his character. It's just unfortunately he doesn't have anybody else around him to help. Gary Oldman's not really in this movie at all, and unfortunately when he's in the movie he doesn't really do anything. And the same thing with Naomi Rapace. She's just kind of in the movie. So all I can tell you guys is that I wouldn't go see this one in theaters. I would really just honestly wait for this one when it comes out on video, rent it for $1, and when it comes into your streaming networks, I would say bottom 25 would be the best. And yeah, as always, comrades. And thanks, guys, for watching my review. I really do appreciate all the viewers and subscribers I do have. Make sure you give me a With the K whack right here if you want to subscribe to my channel. Whack up there if you want to see any of my past reviews. And leave a little whacked out comment below and let me know, what is your favorite Tom Hardy role, and did you think he did a good job as Bane in the last Batman movie? And yeah, never forget, if you don't like what you're watching, you can always turn it off. But thanks for coming back. Okay. See you guys. See ya.